Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I wanted to make a quick video about these World War II tanks so I could, help you guys out if you're thinking of buying any of these tanks. Just to give you some information that I have, because some of these tanks are good tanks to get. Some of these tanks, may not be. It's going to vary from person to person. But I'm going to cover this stuff for you and just help give you some, input. So it would be really helpful if you would hit that like button. It would help spread the word across YouTube to new players who haven't seen my videos. That way they can see my videos and see how I help people do better. So let's get to this information here. Now, just to make sure you know, this is the Crimson collection, and Crimson Steel essentially is what we call that. These tanks are the top silver earners in World War II. That's the positive. Their silver bonus is 175%. Now, they're the top silver earners of regular tanks. The Sexton artillery, Sexton 1 premiums, American or British, have an 81% silver bonus, but they're artillery. So you have regular tanks. These are the top regular tanks: the Minotaur, the Ragnarok, and the Hydra. But technically the highest silver bonus tank is the Sexton 1, either US or United Kingdom, British version. So the other negative about these is that these are tier 8 tanks. Those matches are longer and slower. However, if you enjoy these type of tanks, then this would be the preferred method for you. If you're like me and enjoy artillery, well then I'm raking it in at a much higher rate in my Sexton. Tomato. And if you only want to get one of them, well, it's an okay deal. I really wouldn't do it myself, because the other reality is that Cold War tanks pay off a lot more in silver. So, Arrow 1 is good in Cold War. It pays more than World War II. Arrow 2 in Cold War pays more than Arrow 1. And some of those Cold War tanks have 165 bonus, meaning a 65% silver bonus. And man, those things rake nasty cash. Okay. If you played last season and finished the season pass, go check out your Cold War Arrow 1 Condor. That Condor is a 65% silver earning tank that you got for free. So you have a 65% earner in your possession already if you finished last season's season pass stage 100. It's not the greatest tank, but it's a real solid, lightweight medium. I make money in that tank almost every game. So it's one of those things. It's a perfect tank for someone who's just wants to start out checking out Cold War. It's Arrow 1, that means there's no missiles. And it makes money if you're any good at all. And if you're really good, it makes a lot of money. Okay, so that just covers the silver part. But we're talking about World War II. If you're a guy that likes only World War II, these are probably the guys to consider. The three of those. So that'll help you out. Now, you have the Blast from the Past or from the Vault tier 2 tanks, which you can only get those from the store. Well, that's sort of true. Whoops. I slipped there. Anyway, sort of true. Whoa, you did it again, you freak. Okay, what you see here, the T2 Light, it's a free tank. If you go and look at my videos, I show you how to get the T2 Light, just like I show you how to get the Panzer 38H. So do not buy these tanks. They are free right now. You can buy the Panzer 2D if you want. I have it just a good, goof around. The tiniest tank I've ever seen is the TKS 20. It's a really tiny little sniper, is what it is. Surprisingly effective, but it just has no turret. And man, that dude is tiny. Literally speaking, the top of that tank comes up to about my shoulder. It is very small. The Tetrarch, another tier 2, wacky tank to play. But those three you can buy if you want for a good deal. But you can get, like I said, the T2 Light and the Panzer 38H. Both are, quite excellent. Those you can get for free if you, just go look at my videos. It's real simple. From the vault, tier 3, pack 40. Vicious sniper tank. It has a vicious bullet. Now, its one drawback is that it is very slow. So you get into position on the map, in the right position. I've scored 6, 7, 8 kills in a match with this tank. It's good. It is a good tier 3 sniper. Hits like a hammer, but it is slow. It has no agility, no mobility to speak of. So worthwhile for sure if you want to have some tier 3 sniping fun. From the vault, combat cars. Combat cars are both awesome and terrible at the same time. They have 50 caliber machine guns with like 200 shot belts. So they're not great, but they go about 55. So they have moderate speed and they can be a pain. Now, objectively, the T2 Light is like a combat car, but more powerful. Now, the combat cars are tier preferential, meaning if you're running with other combat cars, you'll only face tier 2 tanks. You won't go into a tier 3 match randomly. A T2 Light will go to a tier 3 match, but objectively, the T2 Light is way better than combat cars because the T2 Light can kill some tier 3 tanks, and really the combat car cannot. And it can also kill some of the tier 2s that the combat cars can almost not kill at all. So it's one of those things. Objectively, I have both, and I never use combat cars because they're just unreliable. They're not good winning tanks. It's just that simple. And when you can't use those for long hauls, they're worthless to me. But you might like it. Goof around stuff. It's goof around. Great to play if you want to play some multiplayer. Co-op. You want to go play co-op against some robots, you can have some fun with those. But it's up to you. I'm going to look at these tier 9s, tier 9 and tier 10. Kunze-Panzer tier 9. To me, it's worthless. It's a tier 9 tank. It has no silver bonus, and you can't make gold. You can't get this tank and then get it out of a key card. So it makes you no silver and it makes you no gold. I say goodbye. Tier 10 T22 might be of interest to somebody, but it's an overpriced tier 10 tank. And if you want to buy an overpriced tier 10 tank, well, go right ahead with that. But once again, they don't make silver and they don't make gold because they're not available in key cards. I don't pick them up unless they're ultra bargains, like the Ultimate Season Pass Tier 10. I got that good solid tank, all right? 4,000 for the season upgrade over the regular pass. That's totally worth it. 16,000 for some generic Tier 10 garbage tank that I don't even know anything about. Not interested. That's just me. You want to throw your gold away on Tier 10, whatever, good luck with that. And the final World War II butt kicker, weekly deal Wojtek Panzer with the Wojtek Commander. Absolutely a winner. I have this combo myself. This is an absolute winner. All right. Good tier 6 medium tank. Great commander. He roars when he reloads the gun. And it's a good one. It's not annoying. So I highly recommend the Wojtek. In fact, this is my Wojtek with the tank. So the thing about Wojtek, if you don't know, is that he was a Polish circus bear and, is treated as he helped out as a trained bear. He helped people when they were working in the war effort. So he is considered a Polish patriot. And he's pretty awesome. So the story of Wojtek is quite cool. And he's a great commander to have in one of your tanks. And primarily the Wojtek. Now I have 2 of these guys. I got him in his Wojtek, and I got another one of those bears for my TANK, because that's a kind of a circus clown car look. This is my TANK with my other Wojtek. Like I said, this is a clown car looking circus type of a tank. So I thought the best commander you could put in here would be having a second Wojtek. And that's how I got it. So just something else to consider. I highly recommend the Wojtek Panther and the Wojtek Commander. It's like buying the tank and getting the commander for free with a garage slot. So that one, a great deal. You cannot go wrong on that one. So I hope that this video helped you out with those items you might be considering buying from the store this week before it expires on Tuesday. Please leave a like for this video. It will help spread the word across YouTube. Please consider subscribing if you're watching this video and you haven't subscribed. And if you have subscribed, hopefully this is the kind of thing that you subscribe to get helping information from. Tell your friends, because that would help. Maybe they want to like and subscribe as well. So I will see you guys in another video. Thanks for watching.